Hello and welcome back to Senior Haven Companion. Today I have some information that I would like to speak on. Also provide resources for those interested in Project Based Section 8. But there are some definitions that, as you can see here, to understand the information provided. So the name, in the names column, it's the name of the PBV development. The location is the borough where the PBV development is located. And the unit size is like the bedroom of the units available at the PBV development. And PBV is Public Based Section 8 Voucher. Criteria for residency tells you the specific requirements in terms of eligibility to apply for the units, and the contact information is in the last column. Information to contact the PBV development with questions about application. I am sorry for the noise in the background. I'm trying to see how I could provide this information for you. Back in June, they had the Section 8 Housing Choice Voucher open, HCV, which was open for only a specific time. HPV and PBV, which is Project Based Section 8 Voucher, is two different things. Both programs help to provide low-income families or people with disability, the elderly, to find safe and comfortable space. But the difference between PBV and HCV. So PBV is subsidies are attached to a specific unit. So for example, if you have a certain building, they might have a few units that are voucher based, while HCV is subsidies are tied to the tenant. So wherever the tenant moves to, they would have that subsidy, as opposed to PBV. Once the individual moves out of the unit, then the unit would be made available to another person because they decided to leave the unit for some reason. So that individual would have to then start over and look for another PBV unit. To further understand this, PBV, the landlord of a designated unit, contracts with a state or local housing agency to rent the unit to eligible households. So for example, if you reach out to any of these locations, they will give you the application requirement, because honestly a lot of you have been reaching out and letting me know I would like to apply for Section 8, but the NYCHA Section 8 voucher that was open back in June, it's been closed, and now they have responded August 1st in terms of wait list. So whoever didn't make it, you know, there are other options like the PBV, which is always available depending on the locations and the units. So you could take, you know, these resources and reach out. Of course, if we were working together, then I would do all the work and reach out. Disclosure, it's left up to you to reach out to these organizations. Some might be available, some might not, but it doesn't hurt to reach out. So PBV application criteria is usually based on income, immigration status, criminal history. Just like the NYCHA housing, they want to make sure there are no issues when it comes to providing units. So once you have PBV and have lived a year or on the program, you could move from one unit to another location using a tenant-based voucher. So PBV subsidy cannot be transferred if you move from one unit to another. It becomes available to another tenant, as I was explaining. Please take these resources and make your calls and see could be done. I know in New York City housing is a tough situation, and I'm doing the research, I'm advocating. So your part is to pick up that phone and call, visit that website and see what's required of you to make a move out of the situation you are in. All the best, and thanks so much for visiting SeniorHavenCompanion LLC. Our channel is growing, and your support, your likes, comments, shares are greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for joining. Take care. Bye-bye.